Hey guys, Ed here. Welcome back guys to Models and Beer, and welcome to the unboxing of my new kit by Trumpeter 135th scale, the M984A2 HEMTT wrecker. And this is going to be a super cool build. We're going to start it off with an unboxing, and then we're going to go into it step by step. We're going to build this thing until we reach the end, and I'm going to share the build with you. So subscribe if you want to, follow along with this build. So we're not going to waste a whole lot of time because there's a whole lot to look at in this box. So let's go ahead and get this camera flipped around and let's get into it. Be right back. Okay, and here it is, guys. I left the plastic on. You can see the glare. I did that simply because I didn't want to look into the box until we did the unboxing. I want to see everything, at the same time you guys do. So we're going to open this up together. It has not been opened yet. And you can see it's a big box. You can see by the size of my hands, and I got big hands. And it's got a lot of weight to it. It's got a lot of parts to it. Over 690 pieces, and like I said, it includes its own photo etch. Not a whole lot of photo etch, but it gives the detail that we're looking for. And so yeah, this is the front of the box here. Let's just take a quick look around this box, and here it kind of gives you an idea of the build. And these yellow pieces, I do believe, are the photo etch that's included with this kit. And the cab and everything has a lot of really good detail. There we go. It's got a 2022 copyright on it. And this side here just kind of looks like the cover. And here we go. We got two different ways that we can paint this thing up. You can paint it however you want. It's got the Desert Storm type, paint job here, and then we got a camo that we can do. I haven't decided yet which one I'm going to do. I'm thinking about going with this one here. And here's our photo etch sheet, and we got a whole mess of decals there. Yeah. So let's turn this thing over. Let's get this plastic off. Let's see what's on the inside here. I'm super excited about getting into this build, guys. I've been anticipating this, and I don't know how long this build is going to take. It might take a month. It might take a year. I don't know. I will only have time to work on it on my days off, and maybe an hour or two at a time, so it's going to stretch out for a little bit. And like I said, guys, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel and follow along with this build with me. Like I said, I'm super excited about getting into this. Let me get rid of this trash here, and let's turn this thing over and see if we can get this lid off and see what's inside. There we go. Here we go. And voila. All right. So it looks like we got a sales sheet here for other kits by Trumpeter. Oh, this one looks pretty cool. Intrepid. And here's our wrecker. I don't know how much of this you can pick up, but this is just giving you an idea of the detail that's on this kit. Very, very nice. Like I said, I'm going to be dirtying mine up a little bit. I am going to be going with this color. I decided I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we got a mask outline that it gives you. That's going to be helpful in the build. And there's our decal sheet. We'll look at that inside the box here. So let's set this aside. And let's see what we got here. I don't know that I'm going to pull everything out of the sprue, guys. We're able to see everything through. There's a little bit of a blemish right here on the plastic where it looks like it got pressed into this differential cover, but the piece on the inside looks fine from what I can see. So it's molded in gray, guys, and it is a heavy plastic. It's not cheap plastic. A lot of really good detail. And let's take a look at the next piece. I don't really know a whole lot of what I'm looking at, guys. It looks here to be some type of exhaust stacks, maybe. These are differentials. We got a fan, I'm sure probably goes to the motor, and a hitch for the truck, and possibly here a fan shroud, I'm imagining. Here's another, like a exhaust stack. If you can make that out or not. Alright. I don't know, maybe we'll take them out, guys. Let's pull them out of the bag and see what's here. There's a lot of glare, a lot more than I was thinking. So let's pull it out of here. There we go. That's a little bit better, right? Actually, you know what? Let's take this box out of the way, and I will pull it out piece by piece. How about that? So here we go. That's a lot better. That looks like a little fire hydrant right there, maybe. Okay. And we have quite a few sprues in here. Like I said, it's molded all in gray. I don't see any other color sprues so far in the box. Let's take a look at this one. Sorry, guys. We're doing this together, so I didn't prepare anything because I didn't want to open the box until we got this thing out. Okay, this is the back side here. Here we got some rear view mirrors. Looks like a piece of the cab here, the front of the cab possibly. Let me see if I can zoom this in a little bit, guys. Hang on. That way we can get a better look at what we're looking at here. Here we go. There we go. So there's looks like the front of the cab here. We got the doors. We got even detail on the inside of the doors. The inside, we got door handles, window cranks. Maybe possibly the fuel tanks. Here's our dash. I'm pretty sure it's our dash. It could be anything, but it's got some instruments on it here. And I'm sure we got decals that's going to be going on that. From the looks of the instructions, it was showing the decal sheets that are in here. Here looks like possibly part of the motor. And I see absolutely zero flashing on this, guys. It is clean. And the detail is phenomenal. I'm so excited about this. Here's the steering wheel. Alright, let's get the next piece out. I don't want to make this video too long, so we're going to just take a quick look. If you wanted to, see something a little bit longer, just pause the video. Okay. Here we go. There's a lot of unidentifiable parts for me, but I'm going to let you see them. Maybe you can identify them. But we'll see them, better as we get into the build and we pull them off the sprue. We'll be able to know what they are at that point. So I don't know if you guys can see the detail on this stuff. It's like really, really sharp. And that's what kind of drove me to this kit when I, was figuring out what I wanted and I was doing my research. There's a drive shaft. Yeah, when I was doing my research, it was a detail that caught my eye on this kit. There's a ladder. And yeah, so that's why I chose this. I wanted to do a military vehicle. I was looking at tanks and cannons and, things like that. And then I came across this guy. And yeah, I said, I got to have that. So I placed the order. I got it through HobbyLink, and it arrived 3 or 4 days is all it took. Let's see what's in this bag here. It only took 3 or 4 days. Normally when I order from HobbyLink, it takes, you know, they're not the quickest at getting your order out. And I think that they get it from another warehouse, and then once they get it is when they send it out. All right, here's one of our main frame members here. And here's the other one. Look at all the bolts and nuts and details on this thing. Isn't that crazy? That's super, super cool. And here's some more unidentifiable pieces. And there's some tanks here. Look at the detail. Isn't that cool? I know I keep saying that, but it's just, to me, that's just amazing. And when we get some panel lining on here at the end, that stuff is really gonna pop. All right. And let's see what's in this one here. Don't mind my dog in the background. Any little sound and she goes off. Okay, let me get some of this trash out of the way. Okay, here we go. So we got some gas cans and a whole bunch more tiny pieces that are going to build something when we start getting them together. And here's some really like fragile parts. Now when we go to take these out, I think I'm going to lay it on a solid foundation and use my X-Acto knife to pop these out as opposed to my sprue cutter here. That way we got better control and we're not going to be damaging those pieces as we're trying to get them out. So here we go. Yeah, a lot of pieces, Well, it says over 600, almost 700 pieces, right? So yeah, but all this is going to build into something with super cool detail. Okay. Let's get this one opened up here. All right, whole lot more tiny parts. Yeah, and like I said, I don't know what these parts are, guys, until we get into building it. But we're going to be looking at each piece as we're building. So it's not very important that we can identify what they are at this point. As we build them, we're going to be cutting them out, and we'll know what we're doing with them at that point. So I just want to give you guys a quick look at what's in the box. And again, absolutely zero flashing. I see absolutely nothing on here. The only cleanup we're really going to have is the sprue points where they touch the part. Just a little bit of sanding or a little file work on them, and they're going to be ready for assembly and paint. Oh wow, look at this piece here. This is a lot of tiny stuff. You can see it by the size of my finger. We're going to have to be really careful removing those so we don't snap those parts. Again, right here, same thing, little tiny pieces. All right. All right. And here we got pieces wrapped in foam, which is telling me that those are probably some fragile, sensitive pieces. Let's see what they are. I should have put a new blade in my X-Acto before I started this. It's a little bit dulled out, but it's working. All right. Ah, come on. Sorry, guys. Appreciate your patience here. We'll get through it. All right, here we go. So let's see what's underneath all this foam. Oh, I see. Hang on. careful here. It's got this cage piece right here that it's protecting. Let me get rid of this. All right. This seems to be some type of a gas container. Maybe like a propane or something like that. Very, very cool. I paid just a little over $100 for this kit, guys. You might be able to find it cheaper. I got it from Hobby Link simply because that's where I order my models from. And each time I order a model from there, I get points, and I can use those points, you know, for discounts on future models or paints and things like that. So, there you go. And we have a whole bunch of smaller sprues here, guys, with just little tiny unidentifiable parts. So I'm just going to show them to you like this, rather than me spending another 20 minutes on, you know, taking the plastic off things that we really don't even know what they are anyway, right? So let me just... And like I said, as we're building it, we're going to be touching each piece, and at that time we can, you know, figure out where things are going and know more as to what they are. And these two sprues, there's two sprues in this packaging here. They are A sprues, and there's two of them, and they are both identical. Okay. And again, we got two sprues. What is this one? J. This is a J sprue, and there's contains two J sprues, both identical. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot of parts, a lot of sprues. Let me get rid of these. Okay. Okay. Hopefully you can get, you know, see this through these packaging, guys. It would just take me so long to take all these plastic off, and there's, like I said, there's just a whole lot of pieces that I don't know what they are until we go to build it. My camera's quit going out of focus on us here. Okay, there we go. And here's the clear sprue, guys. We got windshields, side windows, headlights, reflectors, and so forth. And those I am going to leave in the plastic, you know, just to avoid getting them scratched up. And let's see here. Got a big pile of stuff over here. Here it looks like the part of the cab, the fenders. The camera does not like that plastic. It doesn't know what to focus on. Alright. Again, a lot of nice detail. And a very small sprue, just a few parts. I'm not sure what those are. And here we got hubs for our tires. Contains two sprues of these. These are H sprues. And we got rims and hubs and things for our tires. Or actually, no, there are four sprues of the same, 4 H sprues. So yeah, we got a lot of tires on this thing, so that makes sense. And here is a deck for something, I'm assuming. For our machinery and stuff to sit on there, our winches and our things like that. But like, again, we'll get into that more during the build. Very, very nice. Okay. Let me get these out of the way. And a big old bag of tires, guys. Let's pull one of these out of here. Let's take a look at it. Let's see how our tires look. They got Michelin written on them. It's even got the tire sizes and stuff. Isn't that cool? There's our treads. The back side is a mirror image of the other side. And they're heavy, strong tires. They are a hard rubber. See if we can see the detail on them. You can see a lot of writing and stuff on them, guys. That's my eyes aren't that good, but to me it looks like the tire size, the pressure, and things that are written on a tire. Here's the Michelin words right here. Very cool. I am so happy with this set up to this point. Everything's looking really, really nice. And what do we got here? We got some string that's in this packaging here. Here's our photo etch. Not a whole lot of it, but it looks like it's the important stuff. The like the diamond plating, the hang on. I'm trying to get the glare so it'll work for us here. A lot of the stuff looks really delicate. Look how tiny that is. And what do we got here? Okay, some more, it looks like reflectors type lenses. Yeah, this we're going to be very, very careful with. And here is the cab itself. I'm going to leave it in the bag. Again, it's looks very delicate, but a lot of detail. We got plates on top here that got, you can kind of see the raised rivets. Very, very nice. Very nice. And here is our decal sheet. Let me get this out and then we'll put it back in the plastic and put it in a safe place so that we don't get this damaged before we use it. Get this protective sheet off of here. Here we go. Uh-oh, it's kind of stuck. Oh, it's taped on there. Okay, that's why. I was like, why won't that come off of there? Let's see if we can get one end of this apart here. There we go. Yeah, see, there's a lot of instrument panels, a lot of gauges and dials, a lot of warning labels. Looks like some kind of mock sheet to look like instructions for different things. And just a whole bunch of miscellaneous numbers. But the decal sheet is very nice, guys. Everything is nice and dark and sharp, but small. So we're going to be putting these on with tweezers and a whole lot of patience. So let me get this closed back up there. And then what is this here? Okay, I think this is our masking sheet that they supplied for masking different areas, which there's no way I don't think we're going to be able to pick that up. But we'll look at it more when we get into the build and we start to use that. So let me get these guys back in the sheet just to, oops, keep them from getting destroyed, right? Our decal sheet. We'll get that safely back into the box where we know it's not going to get crushed. And then our instruction book. And it is a book, guys. It is thick. Yeah, you can kind of make that out, right? And it's heavy. But it's in true Trumpeter fashion. We got a picture of the finished build here. We got some assembly instructions, you know, the helpful hints. And in several different languages. And it tells you what we're going to need to build this. And here is a sheet of all the sprues that we just looked at. Okay, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on that because we actually looked at them. And here is our color call-out sheet, guys. I went ahead and ordered my paints for this. I decided I'm going to go ahead with the like the Desert Storm look, the sand yellow, and I got all my stuff from it gives you Mr. Hobby Paints, Vallejo, and it gives you the the numbers, the color callouts for each company. You choose what paint you want. I went with the Tamiya, the XFs, so I got the XF85 for the tire black, the sand yellow, the XF59, and a clear red. Now that's going to be for our lenses, right? So I got the X27 and a clear orange, which is the X26. So I got several bottles of the sand yellow because I don't know how much I'm going to need. So I got 2 bottles of that coming, and then 1 bottle of the rest. So, but this is the build that I'm going to do, the sand yellow. And so, and even here you can get an idea of that detail. Look at this, as soon as it goes into focus. Isn't that cool? There's just a lot to it. It's one of those models, when you get it finished, you can look at it for 5 minutes and still not see everything that's there. You know what I mean? And here's the camoed version. And it's got the color callouts for that here for the paint reference. So, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the instruction, guys. Actually, what I will do, I will put a link in my description of a link that'll take you to the online instruction sheet where you can download it, and you can follow along with the build with me if you want. I'll put that down in the link, and you can download the PDF of this instruction sheet. So there we have it, guys. Let's end this unboxing here. Let me get this camera flipped around. I'll be right back. Okay, so there we have it, guys. There is the unboxing, and like I said, it was just a quick run through. We're going to get more into it as we get into the build, and we'll be pulling each piece off the sprue, and like I said in the video, that we'll be able to identify at that point where each piece goes, because we're going to be working with it. And very, very clean. So far, my opinion of the kit, it's a high-end kit as far as what I can tell. Everything in it is beautiful. It's nice, heavy plastic, and absolutely zero flash. I mean, zero, nothing. And the only places we're going to have touch-up is where the sprue meets the piece itself. And we'll get that, filed down and sanded, and we'll get them primed and painted and put onto the part, onto its adjoining part. So guys, yeah, so that's it. I appreciate you guys watching this unboxing. Probably not the best unboxing in the world, but it gives you an idea of what's in there, okay? And like I said, as we're building it, we're going to get more into these pieces. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe and follow along with this build. I'm excited about this one, and I'm really looking forward to getting into it. So everybody have a great week. Watch for the first build video that's going to be coming up here soon, probably within the next few days. I got to wait till my next day off, of course, and then we'll get that up and we'll get things started. So guys, once again, thank you for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.